bottoms down, chair yoga for everyone. I'm Carol and I'm glad you joined us today. So today is day 25, wow, of our 28-day chair yoga journey together. So we're going to start seated with the cow face pose. We'll go to standing and then we'll come back to seated. So for our cow face pose and a couple of other poses, we're going to use a strap today. So if you don't have a strap, you can substitute a necktie or a scarf. You can do it without it, it's fine. I'll show you how to do that. But if you have it, it's kind of handy to use it for a few of the poses that we're going to be doing today. Okay, so remember, I'd love for you to click the subscribe button. It is free, and leave me a comment. All right, so we're going to get started. Now, we're going to move forward in our chair and make sure that we're not leaning back. So think about crown of the head lifts up, shoulders are down out of the ears. Let's take a moment to ground our feet to the earth, pulling that belly button in towards the spine. Let's ground our sits bones to the chair. Lift your heart. Lower your shoulders. Place your hands lightly on your thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Close your eyes. Connect to your heart center. Notice your natural breath. Just feeling your inhalation and exhalation. We'll move that breath down into the diaphragm. As you inhale, the belly extends. We're filling the lungs from the bottom up. And as we exhale, we're actively pulling the belly button in towards the spine and pushing the air up and out of the lungs. Do that a couple of times. And breathe normally. Bring your hands to your heart, set your intentions for today's practice, focusing in on what you want to accomplish. One more breath here. Bring your hands back down to your thighs and open your eyes. Let's look to the right. And look center, look to the left. And center. We're going to do that again. So as you look to the right, see if you can take your gaze a little bit further. Just feeling a natural stretch here. So we're not trying to overdo it, right? So it's a gentle thing here. Go ahead and look center, and let's look the other side. Just trying to engage a little deeper into that stretch, taking your gaze a little further over the shoulder and release. All right, very, very good. So we're going to drop our hands towards the floor and we're going to shrug our shoulders up into our ears, and then we're going to drop them down, and we're going to do that again. Shrug, drop, one more, shrug, and drop. Very good. So drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand, and you're just going to lay that hand lightly on the head. Just feel a little extra stretch there. You're not pulling or tugging, just letting the weight of the hand give you a little extra stretch. One more breath. Take the hand off, lift the head up. And let's go to the other side. So we're going to drop that ear to shoulder first. So feel that stretch to begin with. Then we're going to reach up with the hand and you're just going to lay it lightly on that head. Don't pull or tug. One more breath. Take your hand off of the head and lift that head up. Excellent, excellent work. So we're going to move into some pelvic tilts here to warm up that spine. So we're going to take our hip tips and rock them towards our shoulders. So feel that rotation, right? That tilting forward. The shoulders are kind of coming forward, the hips are back. Now we're going to take those hip tips and rock them towards our shoulders. So it's kind of the opposite. So we're lifting up through our chest, and that back is making a little bit of an arch. And let's do that again. Hands can be just on the thighs for a little support if you like that. And then up we go. And we're going to do that one more time. And lift it up. And release. All right, excellent work. So we're going to move into a mountain pose. So we're going to take those hands down, spread those fingers wide. Shoulders are out of the ears, belly is tight. Goalpost arms, squeeze behind. Extend your hands to the ceiling, shoulders are down, belly is tight. Extended mountain. Bring the hands down. So we're going to do that one more time. Bring those hands down. Goalpost arms, squeeze your shoulder blades back behind you. And now let's extend that mountain. All right, bring the hands down. So now we're going to do that extended mountain series, but we're going to add a little strap. So go ahead and grab that strap or your necktie or your scarf. And if you're doing it without it, just mimic having the strap in your hand. It's fine. So what I want you to do is double up that strap, okay? So we've doubled it up just to make it a little bit shorter. And then I want you to grab the straps in each hand and, I don't know, 18 inches between the hands, something like that. Okay. We're going to bring those hands up to the ceiling. All right. So shoulders stay down, belly stays tight. So here we are in our extended mountain, just like we did a minute ago, but we've got this strap now. And you'll see, we'll be adding some things in using that strap. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just a normal leaning mountain. Now we're leaning here, so make sure you're keeping that opposite hip down, right? So keeping the hips down, and then come up, and then we're going to lean our mountain the other way. And then we're going to come up. And we're going to do that again. Let's lean our mountain. And come up, and we're going to lean our mountain the other way. Oh boy. Come up, go ahead and bring those hands down and take just a little break. How's that feeling? Let's roll those shoulders a little bit. Okay. All right, really good. So now we're going to do that again with one add-on. And you don't have to add on, right? So let's come back up into our extended mountain. Okay, we're going to lean our mountain to the right. Now, what I want you to do is take your left hand and I want you to bring it over so that the strap is parallel to the mat. So belly is tight. You feel your side waist muscles working pretty hard here, right? Belly tight. Let's take that arm back up to the ceiling and we're going to come up and then we're going to lean the other way. Now the other arm, the right arm, is going to come down. That strap is parallel to the mat. Belly is tight. Bring that arm back up. Come back up to the hands to the ceiling. Bring the arms down. Take a break. We're going to do that one more time. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry. Okay, so ready? Here we go. Extending. We're going to lean to the left this time first. Then we're going to take that right arm and we're going to bring it down so that the strap is parallel to the mat. Belly is tight. Working your side waist muscles. All right, let's take that twist out, come up. We're going to go to the other side. So that we lean the mountain first. Then we're going to twist. And then we're going to bring that arm back up to remove the twist. Bring the arms up. And release. Okay, did that feel all right? Good. So we're going to come into seated cow face pose. And we're going to take our strap and we're going to put it in our right hand, okay? So you've got your strap. It's just going to kind of hang here in that hand, and I want you to bring the palm to face forward. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to bend your elbow. Okay, so you kind of see what I'm doing there? I'm still holding my strap. I'm going to bend my elbow, and I'm going to bring it so the my palm is in the upper part of my back, and my strap is hanging down. Okay, so just bending that elbow, and then bringing that strap back behind. Okay. Now your other arm, your palm is going to face back. Now when you bend that elbow, see that the arm's coming down. Now you're going to bring that hand back behind you, and you're going to grab that strap back behind you. Okay? So I've got the top of the strap in one hand, I've got the bottom of the strap in the other hand. Lift up through the heart. Squeeze, so I want your elbows back. You're kind of pulling on that strap for a little extra stretch. Lift through the heart. We're holding and we're breathing. One more breath. All right, let's release that. Oh, how'd that feel? I know, right? Quite the stretch. Okay, we're going to do the other side. Okay. So my hand is facing forward, and I've just got the strap in my hand. No, it's facing back, isn't it? I'm sorry. Facing back. No, it's facing forward. I was right. It's facing forward. All right, so we're going to bend that elbow. We're going to bring that hand, and we're going to place it into the top of the back, and that strap is just hanging behind me. Now the other hand is going to be facing back. So when you bend that elbow, right, you're hinging here. Now bring that hand to the small of the back and grab the strap. So elbows are back. See how I'm pressing my elbows back, lifting up through the heart? Now pull gently on that strap, and to give yourself a little extra stretch. I will tell you, if you have shoulder issues, this might be a little too much. So just listen to your body. Do what feels good for you, right? We have one more breath. And release. Let's roll those shoulders. It's quite a stretch. Okay, really, really good. All right, so we're going to move into seated hand to toe pose. And we're going to be using our strap. If you don't have your strap, you're just going to be using your hand. So what will happen is we're going to lift that foot and extend the leg, and you'll just be using your hand to toe. So hand to toe pose, right? That kind of makes sense. What I like about having the strap or the necktie or the scarf is it just extends your hands a little bit. And I think for me personally, it's really hard to be in this pose with good form. It's just a little too much for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my strap on the floor, and then I'm going to set the ball of my right foot into that strap. I'm going to hold one side of the strap in each hand, and then I'm going to bring my foot up. Let's start with knee bent a little bit, okay? Get the nice long spine, crown of the head to the ceiling, pull your belly in super tight, and let's extend that leg. So maybe do a little bicep curl and lengthen that hamstring a little bit. So how does that feel? Oh yeah, one more breath. Let's bend that knee and put that foot down, and we're going to go to the other side. So just a little hamstring stretch to start with. So put the ball of the foot into the strap and then bend that knee up. So here's the thing I didn't say on the other side. You want to make sure the strap is on the ball of the foot and not the arch, okay? I've got the one strap in each hand and that ball of the foot. So the arch, let's go ahead and extend that leg while I talk. And then just pull up just a little bit. Don't lean back, belly tight. So we've got a lot of really small bones in the arches of the feet, and we don't really want the strap to be pulling on that part of the body. We want it to be on the ball of the foot. It can handle it. Okay, we're going to bend that knee and put that foot down. Okay, so we kind of got the feeling of it now. So we're going to be adding a couple of things on, And remember, do what feels good for you. I'll cue it, and if you don't want to do that part, leave it out. All right, so let's go back to that right foot. So we're going to put the ball of the right foot in, bend the knee, and extend the leg. Let's give it just a little bicep curl. I know, right? So I'm saying bicep curl. It's just because that's kind of what's happening with my arms for my leg to extend up. Crown of the head to the ceiling. Now, what I want you to do is grab the straps in your left hand. Now, your right hand can come to the chair. Don't lean back. Don't round. Keep the heart lifted, crown of the head to the ceiling. We're going to bring that leg across the midline of the body. So this is what you should be feeling stretching right here. Okay, so now grab the straps in that other hand, opposite hand to the chair, and open. Oh my goodness, there's that groin stretch, right? You feel it? And we're going to come center, grab the strap, come across the body. Come center. Now, here's the little add-on. Hold that chair. So you're going to bend this right knee. Now I'm letting this strap go a little bit in my hand. I'm sliding it down. And I'm going to bring that knee down by the chair. So this is a seated dancer pose. Okay? Pretty good stretch for this side. One more breath, and let's release that. Okay, so let's go to the other side, and then the final add-on is the seated dancer, but we're going to let go of the chair. But we got to do a couple of things before we do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and place the left ball of the foot in the chair. I've got one strap in each hand, and I'm going to lift up. I'm going to choke up just a little bit here. Okay, now I'm going to extend that leg long. Give it a little tug. Grab the straps in the right hand, left hand to chair. Bring that leg across the body, hand to toe pose. All right, now bring that leg center. Grab the other hand. We're going to open. Do you notice how I've let go of the chair and I've extended this arm out? There's an add-on if you want to do that. It's a little balance work too, belly tight. Okay, so now bring that foot forward, slide. So I'm going to slide that strap, my hand up the straps. I'm going to bend this knee, bring the straps up and over the shoulder for a seated dancer pose. One more breath. Okay, so let's release that. Now what I want to do is, I want to just do the dancer part of that, because I want to move a little bit to the side so we can drop that knee down better. So let's move a little bit to the right side of our chair. Okay, so I call this one cheek on and one cheek off. So I'm going to put my right foot into the strap. Then I'm going to pull that strap up over my shoulder, and I'm going to hold that chair for right now. So this, see how much further that knee can fall down now? Because I've moved over and there's space now for that knee to drop. You should be feeling the quadricep stretching. All right, if it feels good for you, you're going to pull that belly in super tight and you're going to let go of that chair. Oh, there's your beautiful seated dancer pose. We have one more breath. Bring your hand back down to the chair and release. Okay, we got to do the other side now. Ready? Let's come to the other side. My left foot is right in the hook of that strap. We're going to pull that strap up over our shoulder. That knee is falling down towards the floor. Belly is tight. Okay, we ready? We're going to let go of the chair and we're going to extend. There's your dancer pose. Belly tight for 3, 2, and 1. Hang on to that chair and release. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and just set our strap down under our chair, out of our way. And we're going to move into a series here where we're going to work a little bit into the shoulders and the legs. So I'm moving a little bit forward in my chair. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my arms parallel. I'm going to do a half shoulder press up to the ceiling. and then down. And let's do the other side. It's just a half shoulder press up and down. Now we're going to add a heel lift. So the same side, the heel of the same side is lifting up and down. So as I'm doing my half shoulder press, my heel is coming up and bringing it down. Let's do that again. One more on each side. You know we're adding on, right? And up and down. So now, see if it feels okay for a full shoulder press. Now, if that's too much on your shoulders, let's go to the other side. You're going to stick with that half shoulder press, okay? It's okay. Just listen to your body. Let's do that again. How's that feeling? And down. One more on the other side. Okay, now instead of a heel lift, we're going to lift our knee. Same knee of the leg, of the arm that's extending. So we're doing the same side is what I'm trying to say. I didn't say that very well, did I? And down. Let's do that again. Full extension, knee is lifting. And down. Your alternative is half shoulder press with the heel. Remember, you don't have to add on. Let's do one more on each side. Last one, last side. And release. Excellent work. Okay, grab your strap. Come to standing on the right side of your chair, all right? So, if you don't have your strap, what you're going to do is, again, you'll be doing hand-to-toe pose here. It's a pretty challenging series. I encourage you to go ahead and hold on to the chair. And maybe you'll need to bend the knee a little bit. I would rather you keep your heart lifted and bend the knee a little bit than get the leg straight and be hunched over, okay? Does that make sense? But if you're with me, we're going to use our handy dandy strap or our necktie or our scarf. And then I'm going to put, so I've got one side of the strap in each hand, and then I'm going to place the kind of that bottom of the strap onto the floor. And let's start with our right foot, okay? So it's not the leg next to the chair. That's the leg that's going to give us the support, okay? So the other leg is the one that I'm stepping into the strap. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to choke up a little bit. I'm going to move my hand down the strap. Let's bend the knee to begin with. Hold on to that chair. Extend that leg. Ah! Excellent work. Okay. Notice how high my heart is lifted. My crown of the head is to the ceiling. I'm not leaning forward. I'm not hunched over. Let's bring that leg across the body. Place that foot into the seat of the chair for just a moment. Oh, there's a stretch. You feel that? Okay, lift the leg. We're going to come and we're going to open it up. Oh, yeah. Hold that chair. This isn't balanced. Don't worry about the balance yet. Let's come forward. Let's put that foot back into the seat of the chair. Now, go ahead and open up that. So I'm moving my hand up on the strap a little bit because we're going to move into dancer pose, and you're going to want to have more length of that strap. Okay, so come forward. Now, bend your knee. Pray the knee down towards the opposite knee, and the strap comes up and over your back. So the key to this particular series is trying to get that knee down. So often what I'll see is kind of this, right? So the idea is to try to get the bent knee down as close to the standing knee as you can. Pull that belly in super tight. Can you let go of the chair and bring that hand up into a dancer pose? One more breath. Bring your hand back down to the chair and release. Excellent work. Okay, let's go to the other side. Okay, so remember we've got one strap in each hand. Not the foot next to the chair, the other one. We're going to step the ball of the foot into the bottom of that strap. We're going to choke up a little bit. Your left hand, choke it up. Hold that chair with that right. Lift that foot up. Nice long spine, belly tight. We're going to bring that foot across the body, place the foot into the seat of the chair. Lift and open up that hand to toe pose. Oh my goodness. Let's do that again. Bring it across the body, place the heel into the seat of the chair. Okay. Let's go ahead and slide our hand up that strap just a little bit. We're going to bring that knee across. Now we're going to bend the knee, bring the strap up and over that shoulder, and again, trying to let that knee fall down towards the opposite knee. Just hang out here. Let that happen, right? So just breathe into the stretch. Let that quadricep on this side, right? So this is the quadricep that you're going to be stretching. Let that feel. There you go. All right. So the little bit of balance here, we're going to pull that belly in super tight. Ready? Let go of the chair. Extend the arm out. Palm faces up. There's your dancer pose. One more breath. Go ahead and grab the chair and release. Excellent. Very good, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to keep my strap doubled. And I'm going to take my feet a good solid hip distance apart, maybe a little further. Now I'm going to grab my one strap in each hand about, 18 inches apart, and I'm going to bring my hands up to the ceiling. So you want your arms to be at a V, right? So whatever feels good for you, it's okay. Belly's going to be tight. So we're going to lean in towards our chair. And then let's come up. And then we're going to lean the other way. And we're going to come up. Now, we're going to lean towards our chair and we're going to let our outside arm come forward. So keep the elbows straight. The strap is parallel to the mat. Bring that arm back up. Hands overhead, and let's go the other way. So we're going to lean first. Then we're going to let this outside arm dip down. Bring that arm back up. And up we go. One more time on each side. Lean. Little twist here. Bring that arm up. And up we go. We're going to lean the other way. Arm comes down. I don't know about you, but boy, I feel this. Up we go, belly tight. Up we go, and release. Again, doesn't look like we're doing much, but boy, I feel that one. Okay, let's just put our strap under our chair and kind of get it out of our way. So we're going to move into a plank pose. Now, for your plank, I'm going to give you lots of options here, so everybody can be successful in a plank pose. I know, right? Everybody. But what I do want to encourage you is to make sure your chair is on a carpet or a sticky mat, like a yoga mat, something that's not going to slide. We are definitely going to consciously think about pressing down and not out, but I'd rather you have that chair stable to make sure it's not going to slide out from under you. Okay. All right, so we're going to turn and we're going to face our chair, and we're going to take the leg next to the back of the chair, and we're going to place that foot under the chair so that when we bend our knee, we can feel that leg touching the chair. Now, you're going to bring your other foot out, back behind you. Now, I don't care. If you want to turn that heel in and have that at an angle, it's fine. If you want to have it all toes pointing forward, that's fine too. I'm going to let you choose the version because this isn't about stretching that back leg, right? This is not what this is about. So that belly, so abdominals are going to be working really, really hard here, as well as the upper body. Okay? All right. So we're going to pull that belly in, and we're going to hinge forward and place your hands in the chair. All right? Now, you're going to bend your elbows, and you're going to place those forearms in the seat of the chair. All right. So what we've done here, let's bend that front knee a little bit more, is we are in a plank position, but we've got some support because that front leg is there giving us that support, right? You feeling that? So I'm going to look down at my chair. I'm going to take a deep breath in, and on an exhale, I'm going to go ahead and come up. Now, what we're going to do is, as we come down, we're going to be on those forearms. And if you want, you're going to take this front foot back into a plank. If you want to leave the front foot on the floor, that's fine. It's just a supported plank. All right, are we ready? Let's do it. Bend that front knee. Hinge forward. Place the hands in the chair first. Now we're just going to bend those elbows so our forearms are in the chair. Okay, I'm looking down. I'm going to pull my belly in super tight. I'm pressing down, not out. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot back. Forearm plank. Okay, so I'm looking down. The pressure is on my forearms. I don't want the pressure on the elbows, so bring that weight forward just a little bit. Pressing down into those forearms. Your belly is pulling in. Make sure those hips are lower. I just felt that my hips were a little high, so I'm going to lower my hips a little bit. So you want the shoulders, the hips, the ankles, all in alignment. Are you feeling it? I know, I'm feeling it too. Pull that belly in. Okay, for 3, 2, 1. Now to come out of it, bring that foot back forward. Other foot forward. Roll it up and come into standing. Okay, how's that feel? Can we do the other side? So let's come to the other side of our chair. I'm going to move my strap just a little bit out of my way. So the foot next to the chair is the one that's going to come forward. Make sure you can bend that knee and you can touch the chair, okay? Now the other leg is going to step back. Remember, you can have that heel down at an angle or it can be down with the toes straight. It doesn't matter. Either is fine. But I want you to bend that front knee. Make sure you can touch the chair with the knee so you're close enough to the chair. All right? Pull your belly in, hinge forward, place the hands in the seat of the chair. Bend your elbows. Go ahead and put those forearms in the seat of the chair. Okay, so I'm looking down. I'm feeling, this is my belly is tight. This is our supported plank pose. Okay, so we're going to go straight in to the full plank. We kind of know what we're doing now. All right, are we ready? We're going to inhale to prepare. And as we exhale, we're going to bring that front foot back. Bring that weight forward. Make sure the weight is on the forearms, right? Not the elbows. So I'm kind of pulling back in my heels. So that's going to help you also think about getting the hips down a little bit. So my belly is super tight here in my plank pose. I'm looking down at the mat, if that feels okay, or in the seat of the chair is what I should say. So belly is super tight here. I'm not grasping that chair with my hands, right? They're loose. My fingers are loose here. The weight is in the forearms. And I've just got a couple more breaths. I know, my belly's shaking too. One more breath. Bring your foot forward first. Other leg comes forward and roll it up. I didn't say that very clearly, did I? Oh my goodness. Let's come to seated. So how are you feeling on that one? To get your heart rate up a little bit? That was challenging. I know that it is. So let's do a little stretching. It should feel good. Let's take that right knee and open it wide. We're going to let that left knee fall down towards the floor. Push the foot back, lift the heart. Okay, just taking a couple of breaths here, feeling a nice stretch in our crescent lunge. Let's release the knee, and then we're going to press that kneecap up towards the ceiling. We are really warm. We can give that a little extra stretch. All right, let's face forward. Now, let's grab our strap again if you've got it. We're going to put, it's our left leg, so the same leg we were just working in that crescent lunge. Let's put the strap around the ball of the foot, and I've got one strap in each hand. Lengthen nice and long through the spine. I'm going to pull gently, a little flexion of that foot, and then let that heart fall forward into pyramid pose. So it's a little assisted pyramid pose. Might give you a little additional stretch. Keep the back flat, look out, not down. Tuck the chin and roll it up. And let's do that one more time. Nice long spine. Exhale as we come down. Pulling gently on that leg. And release. Just set the strap in your lap. We'll come back to it for the other side. Let's come into our pigeon pose. Ankle to ankle is fine. Ankle to knee if it feels okay. Lengthen nice and long through the spine and let that heart fall forward. There's that hip stretch for that hip glute area, right? Feels so good. Tuck the chin and roll it up. Let's move that knee a little up and down. We're going to do that again. Nice long spine. Heart falls forward. And up we go. Okay, let's do the other side. So we're going to take this left knee and open it. Right knee falls down towards the floor. Push that foot back if that feels okay. Back of the kneecap to the ceiling. Relax into this glute. Nice long spine. Release it. Let the knee fall down towards the mat. And then we'll do that again. And face forward. Let's use our strap again. We're going to put the strap around the ball of that foot. One hand in each strap. Lengthen nice and long through the spine. Pull, so there's a little calf stretch to begin with. Then let that heart fall forward. So I'm just pulling gently on that foot to give me a little extra stretch. And tuck the chin and roll it up. Let's do that one more time. Nice long spine. Inhale. Exhale forward. And release. Go ahead and unhook the strap. Set it down. Come into your pigeon pose. So you can do the ankle to ankle version if you like that one. You can do the ankle to knee version if you prefer that one. Nice long spine. And heart falls forward. Tuck that chin and roll it up. And we're going to do that one more time. Extending long, heart falls forward. Oh, that feels so good. And roll it up. I think I forgot to move that knee. Let's move the knee just a little bit. Just a nice little movement for that hip joint. Okay, we're going to move into Shavasana pose. Lean back, hands resting lightly on the thighs. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and close the eyes.
Steps available to you. You have the ability. You have the opportunity. You have resources. Transform them into value. Your needs will not be met by merely focusing on those needs. To satisfy your needs and desires, you must do what you can do with whatever you have. You can't do everything, yet you can do something. Conditions are not perfect, yet they do present you with certain opportunities. Within the limitations, within the restraints, within the challenges, those very real opportunities exist. Seek to find them, to focus on them, and to act on them. Wishing for things to be easier will only make things harder. So spend your energy on productive action rather than on empty wishes or toxic resentments. There is a path from here to where you need to be. Take the steps available to you and put yourself solidly on that path.
Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Drop the right ear towards the right shoulder. Reach up with the right hand. Give the head a gentle tug, pressing that left hand down towards the floor. Release it. Drop your chin towards your chest. Reach up with the hands. Give the head a gentle tug. Release it. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Reach up with the left hand. Give the head a gentle tug, pressing that right hand down towards the floor. Release it. Look up just slightly. Open your mouth if you want to stretch your jaw. Bring your hands to your heart. Honoring one another, we say Namaste. Very well done, my fellow bottoms downies. We've made it to the end of day 25. Please keep showing up. Click on that subscribe button. Leave me a comment. I will see you tomorrow.